RVBN, the Rich Video Blog Network, home to weekly NFL predictions, personality profiles about sports stars, professional wrestlers, entertainment people, including actors, actresses, and TV personalities, sports video blogs about the NBA, NHL, Major League Baseball, NFL and college sports, professional wrestling video blogs, including angles, storylines, characters, tag teams, and pay-per-view results from the past, and entertainment video blogs about TV stations, radio stations, cable networks, movies, and TV shows. Collection of my work going back to June of 2014 is archived on Facebook and YouTube. RVBN, Berwick, Massachusetts, the only video blog on the internet that matters. Keep calm, everybody, and I'm a Julie Button guy. Julie Button, News 6, Orlando, Florida. She's got the best legs in Orlando, Florida, bar none. And she's a very awesome lady. Good morning, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google+. This is Rich again, back for your first video blog of the day for Wednesday, December 14, 2016, around 5:55 in the morning in Berwick, Massachusetts. It's clear skies out right now. The sun's going to be coming up in an hour, and it's about 29 degrees. Today's going to be seasonally cold, about 37 degrees, but this is the last day of it being seasonally cold until Saturday, because we're going to be in the deep freeze. It's a 2-day stand. Tomorrow's only going to be 22, but Friday the bottom drops out, only 18 degrees with wind chills well below zero, so bundle up. This weekend is going to be kind of a damp. Saturday is going to be a mix of rain and snow and ice, but minor accumulations, and Sunday is going to be 50 and rain showers. We're back to the cold next week, and Christmas week is going to be warm again. Roller coaster ride. Some news to report on the RVBN Newswire. It's Happy International Monkey Day, and sad news to report in Hollywood. Actor Alan Thicke, who was famous for his role on Growing Pains as Dr. Mike Seaver, passed away at the age of 69 of a massive heart attack after playing a pickup hockey game with his son. Alan was also a songwriter. He wrote this theme for Different Strokes and the Facts of Life and the original Wheel of Fortune theme song, and he sang the game show The Wizard of Oz. That was Alex Trebek's first game show on American television. Alan was 69 years old, and prayers to his family in this time of need. That's about it on the news on the RVBN Newswire. Be back in a flash with my first video blog of the day. Get out. You're so sweet, cause they're cute. The more the merrier. Go find something to do. This action will not be tolerated at BMHS last week. No, boss. I know. Sodium. Release the hose. Want to put a wager on that, Richie? That Don Jezebel. Oh, my. Great quotes only on RVBN. I'm back. My first video blog subject of the day is about former NHL player and former Boston Bruins broadcaster Johnny Pierson. Johnny was a long-time Bruins announcer for over 35 years, and he had an 11-year career with the Boston Bruins. Johnny Pierson was born and grew up in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. He played hockey as soon as he was able to walk, and he served with Canada in the World War II in the Canadian Army. Then after getting out of the Army, the Canadian Army, he played junior hockey for the Montreal Junior Canadiens, and he also played college hockey in Canada with McGill University. The Boston Bruins signed Johnny Pierson in 1946. This was before the NHL entry draft. He played in the minors for a little while in the AHL and EAHL. He had some cups of coffee for the Bruins in 1947 and 1948. Then he was with the Bruins for good in the 1948-1949 NHL season. And he was a right winger. And he was a decent player during his time with the Boston Bruins. 4 seasons, Johnny scored 20 or more goals. 4 seasons, he had 20 or more assists. 4 seasons, he had 40 or more points. And 2 times, Johnny played in the NHL All-Star Game. The NHL All-Star Game was very different back in the 50s. It was the Stanley Cup winning team facing off against an all-star team comprised of the other 5 NHL teams at the time, because it was the original 6 era. Johnny actually retired from the NHL in the 1954-55 season, but he came back, but he wasn't as great the final 2 years, and he decided to call it a career. Johnny's career stats were 153 goals, 173 assists for 326 points, and in the playoffs, 10 goals, 16 assists for 26 points. What's a decent NHL stats for maybe a third, fourth line player, but he was a top line player. Then after Johnny retired from playing for the Boston Bruins, he became a broadcaster. He appeared on the NHL on CBS back in the 1950s, showing hockey drills and demonstrations to the CBS audience in the United States. Then he was a Bruins colorman on WBZ radio from the late 50s to 1967. He was Fred Cusick's colorman. Then, when the Boston Bruins went to WSBK TV 38 in 1967, Johnny became the television colorman, first with Don Earl and then Fred Cusick in 1971. Johnny did Bruins games on television for 18 years. Then, in 1985, Johnny moved to the studio to do studio analyst, and he was a pretty good analyst with breaking down plays and giving some hockey pointers. I like Johnny Busick's commentary. No, Johnny Pierson's commentary, and he did that for about 10 years. Once in a while, he would occasionally get reunited with Fred Cusick when Derek Sanderson or Dave Shea were a little bit under the weather. In 1995, Johnny Pierson retired from broadcasting, and he's lived a quiet life ever since. He's 91 years old, so God bless him. He's in pretty good health. And that's about it on Johnny Pierson. I'll be back with the second and final video blog of the day, which will be about predictions for Week 15 NFL season. Stay tuned for RVBN in the coming days. Great personality profiles including Vicki Lawrence and Johnny Gilbert and Perry Saturn and superstar Bill Dundee, among others, and other subjects including the classic TV series Heart to Heart. 2017 predictions in the world of entertainment, Fox, college sports, and a whole lot more. Coming in January, the personality profiles will be on personality profiles about Elizabeth Norlake of Fox 8, and a lot of old Bruins goaltenders in the past who won number one, including Andrew Raycroft, Pat Riggin, Eddie Johnston, Tiny Thompson, and others. And WWE Hall of Famer, Polish Power, Ivan Putski, Polish Power. Keep calm, everybody. And I'm a Julie Wedding guy. Molly Rosenblatt of WCCO rocks and has nice legs. Elizabeth Hutt is so stunning. She's the best. Amy Sweezy's awesome Amy. And then the Church of WPIX Channel 11 New York is such a rocking cool. She's got the best legs in New York City. Papa Gibbs of ABC 11 has a sweet southern accent. Best legs in Raleigh, North Carolina. Ren Claire of WHDH Channel 7 in Boston is so cute, and she's got the best legs in Boston. Jamie Hirsch of the NHL Network is so cute, and she's got the best legs on the NHL Network. And Lisa Bell of New 6 Orlando, Florida is such a sweetheart, and she has nice legs as well. And in the words of the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, everybody's got a price for the $1 Million Man. See you later, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google+. Bye now.